Cuba began its COVID-19 mass vaccination campaign more than a month ago with homegrown, unproven vaccines, wagering that they would prove effective enough to blunt the rapid spread of the coronavirus on the cash-strapped Caribbean island. The gamble appears to be paying off. The Cuban health authorities recently announced that their country's three-shot Abdala vaccine had proved about 92% effective against the coronavirus in late-stage clinical trials. The announcement places Abdala among the most effective COVID vaccines in the world, according to data from clinical trials. Other countries like Russia, China, and India are all engaged in a type of vaccine diplomacy whereby they are producing and exporting vaccines to Caribbean countries. Peter Richards, editor of Caribbean Media Corporation, highlighted the political motives of developed countries where vaccine provision to Caribbean nations is concerned.
India, as you know, India is trying to be a heavyweight, quote unquote, in this new geopolitical situation. So you have India on the one hand providing vaccines. You have the United States, because of what was happening, China's voyage, if you want to put it that way, into the Caribbean and providing vaccines. The United States could not be seen as, hey, we're not going to send you vaccines. We're in the United States backyard, as they like to say. So you have the politics of vaccine also playing out. And that's another thing Caribbean countries have to deal with.
Dr. Terence Marichaud added to the vaccine politics discourse on the Beyond the Headlines program.
The deliberate attempt on the part of the U.S. media, the propaganda machine, to suppress that information. You hardly hear anything about the Cuban vaccine. And all has to do with, the influence of big pharma and all of that.
Cuba's vaccine news was seen as a rare cause for celebration on an island that has been hammered both by the pandemic and by U.S. sanctions.
I'm very proud because it's one of Cuban scientists' biggest achievements. It's taken a huge effort.
It has been noted that several countries, including Mexico, Argentina, Vietnam, and Iran, have expressed interest in Cuba's coronavirus vaccine. The high announced rate of efficacy could reinforce hopes that biotechnology exports will help lift Cuba from the depths of its economic crisis. Krista Campbell, GBN News.